I'm sorry, y'all. Could y'all hear me now? All that talking that I did. I'm so sorry. Let me start over. So let me say this because I had myself muted. Whoa, crazy, right? What I said is do what's right for you and don't worry about what has been said about you and what's been done to you. We worry about so much of what other people say about us. And we put so much time and we put so much energy, we put so much effort to try to change ourselves for other people when we don't really need to do that. Yes, we all should want to be on another level of living, right? In our relationships, our jobs, whatever that we do, right? But we should be doing it for ourselves. Now, that sounds selfish, right? But it's not selfish. It's that you love yourself enough, right? You respect and honor yourself enough to do it for you and not someone else. I don't care if you're in a relationship. I don't care if you are married. Yes, you want to please your husband. You want to please your wife, right? But you also got to do some things that is going to make you happy. Does that make sense? Another thought that I want to put out. No one is in charge of you but you. I'm going to have to roll up my sleeves for this one. Let me say that again. No one is in charge of you but you. You are in charge of your life. Y'all hear what I'm saying? You are in charge of who you are, what you say, how you react, what you want to do, what you don't want to do. Because sometimes if I could be honest, we do things to please people so much we get lost. The who we are, we get lost in that. Who we're supposed to be, we get lost in that. Y'all hear what I'm saying? It is so important to be in charge of you. You are the CEO, as Eric Thomas said, which is one of my favorite speakers. You are in charge. You are the CEO of you. You have to control you, right? You have to govern yourself accordingly for you and no one else. And no one is in charge of you but you. Let me say it again. No one else is in charge of you but you. No one else, and I'm probably gonna get some backlash from this, but no one else matters when it comes for what let me say it again. Sorry. I'm tongue tied. No one else matters when it comes what's best for you. Listen to what I'm saying. No one else matters when it comes to what is best for you. No one else matters. And I know that sounds crazy. Why would you say that, DMP Speaks? Well, it's true. Whatever the best for you when it comes down to it, no one else matters. Nobody else's opinions matter. Whatever is going to be good for you, whatever is going to be great for you, whatever is going to be best for you, that's what matters. Remember, we're talking about being true to yourself. Can I ask you guys, when is the last time you've done something for the best of you? I know that doesn't sound great to say, right? But when is the last time you did something great for yourself? Something that's going to make you better for yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? It has to come from within. It has to be for you, because if you're doing it for other people for notoriety and to be in that group, listen, you're going to fail. 9 times out of 10, you're going to fail. You got to start doing what's best for you. I used to struggle with this. This is why I could talk about it. Can I talk with y'all? I like y'all. I like this. I like this topic. I struggled because I wanted to please people without trying to please other people. Have you ever done that before? You're always saying, yes, yes, I'll do this. Yes, I'll be there. Yes, yes, yes. And all of the things that you want to do, that you have been purposed to do, it takes a back seat. Huh? I can't keep allowing myself to take a back seat, right? You got to start doing what's best for you. And I struggled for years. And I would come home and I would say this and I would say that and I would say this and I would say that. But I didn't do what I needed to do for myself. And if you see something that you need to change about yourself, do it. Do it. But do it for you. Don't live for others. Live for yourself. You hear what I'm saying? Don't live for others. Live for yourself. And I want you guys to start being honest where you are. Honest in your in every area of your life. And I wrote a couple things down. You need to learn how to be honest with you. Like we've been talking, be true to yourself. You need to learn how to be honest with your own self. I don't have time, and I'll say this again, I don't have time to try to make that person happy and that person happy, and I'm miserable. I know that sounds selfish, but when are you going to take some time for yourself and be honest with where you are? You know you don't want to be in that relationship. You know you didn't want to go to that concert. You know you didn't have the money. I'm gonna get there. You know you wanted to say no, but you keep saying yes, and then you're feeling bad about it later. You got to be honest with yourself. You know you didn't want to take that job. You know what you want to do. Your mom and dad wanted you to do a certain thing, and you know you didn't want to do that. You did it out of kindness of your heart. And I love my mom. I love my father. God bless the dead. But I needed to live my life and learn how to say no. You know, no is one of the most powerful words that you can say in the English dictionary. Learning how to say no empowers you. Learning how to say no gives you this conviction of, I don't have to do it because I have, and I'm making myself a priority. And you got to learn how to start making yourself a priority. Listen, do you understand what I'm saying? I'm empowering you tonight. This is just not words that I'm just saying. I'm empowering you tonight to take control or take back control of your life. I want you to start being honest in your relationships, whether it's with a man or a woman or even your friends, your friendships that are relationships, your co-workers. Listen, just be you. Just be a better you. Stop living a lie. You know you can't go out this weekend, and that's okay. Because you handling your business, you paying your bills. You got so many people going out per week and they're not paying their bills. I know that's a whole nother situation. They would get off of that. Okay, I'll get off of it. But I had to mess with it a little bit, as my pastor says. Listen, you got to be honest in your relationships. If you're not happy, sis, if you're not happy, bro, and you've tried, you didn't cheat, but you've been trying. You've been doing the best that you can. You got to start being honest with that woman so that you don't hurt her. You got to start being honest with that man so you don't hurt her. I'd rather you not be with them than to stay there and make them miserable, and then you be miserable. Then you got two people being miserable together. That's not an equation for better. That's an equation for worse. Let me move on. That's another subject for another day. Be honest in business. Whatever business that you have, whatever entrepreneur or solopreneur that you are in venturing on, be honest in that. Maybe you don't have the clientele that you want right now. Maybe it's just not happening at this moment. Stop trying to act like it's there. Maybe it's not. But you can envision those clients coming because you are growing as a person. It's called self-development. You're growing your business, right? You're growing yourself and being honest where you are. Be honest with your money. I talked about this earlier. Stop trying to buy this Louis Vuitton and you can't even pay for Louis Vuitton. You can't pay for the Louis and you can't pay for the Vuitton either. Just be okay with going to Burlington or Marshall's and do what you got to do. You understand what I'm saying? We got to stop living in a dream world. If you don't have it right now, it's okay, because the people that really love you, here's a nugget. The people that really love you are not going to worry about what you have on. They want to see how you're doing. I learned that from my sister. God bless her. I love my sister. Mwah, mwah. She taught me that as a young boy. I used to always want to get the Jordans. There's nothing wrong with the Jordans. And I wanted this pair and that pair and all these clothes. And she said, who are you dressing for? And I'm like, what? What you talking about? I'm dressing for me. I'm dressing for me. But I wasn't. I was dressing for them. I was dressing for, I can impress them or impress upon them. But they didn't really care nothing about me. But my friends that I have now, all they cared about was my well-being. And you need that. You don't need somebody because, okay, let me throw it like this. If you didn't have the money for the Gucci and the Balenciagas and all of that, and that person was your friend and you didn't have it, are they going to still be there? Because those are material things. But see, when you got somebody, and I don't know why I'm saying this, when you have true friends, they're going to be with you through the thick and the thin when you're on the top of the mountain and you're in the valley. That's why you got to learn how to be true to yourself, because when you're true to yourself, then you can start weaning out people that don't need to be there and they've been there too long and they're just there for the ride. You don't need nobody just to ride your coattail. You need somebody that's going to be ride or die, that friendship, that relationship. Let me move on. Be honest with your money. Let's go back to that. Be honest with your money. It's okay if your sneakers cost $40. It's okay. Who are you trying to impress? Do it for yourself. Feel good about yourself, sister. Brother, you don't need to spend $200, $300. You're building yourself. You're building your life. Now, if you have it, fine. But make sure that all your priorities are in order. Just be honest with yourself. I shop at certain places. I don't go to the mall like that. That's just my personal preference. But when I get something, I feel good about it because I feel good. I feel good about me because I'm being true to myself. I'm not living in that world of I got to get this so I can impress. I'm almost 40 years old. I have a son. I got a wife. I have other family members to take care of. It's all about purpose now. It's about leaving that legacy. And not even just legacy, that I'm working and I'm helping other people. That's what it's all about. And that's my next point. Be honest on the level that you're at, whatever level that is, in your relationship, your marriage. How you can't compare your 3 years of marriage to somebody that's been married 30 years, right? You got to just be wherever level that you're on, wherever your money is, even if it's funny. Use what you have until you can get more. Utilize what you have until you can get more. Make whatever that you have work and be honest with it. Because when you're honest about where you are, and you might not even love where you are, but you're being content, you can say there's more, because at this particular level, for what I have or I don't have, I'm maintaining what I have, right? The little piece that I have, I'm maintaining that so that until I can get more. Yes, our relationship is a little rocky, but I love who I'm with because I'm being true to myself and he's being true or she's being true. Let me move on because I got 5 minutes. Don't do things. Oh, Lord. Sorry, y'all. My family member was telling me, don't do things because others want you to do it. Do it because it's important to you. Let me say that again. Hold on, guys. There we go. Don't do things because others want you to do it. Do it because it's important to you. Let me move on a little bit more. Y'all hear me? Are y'all enjoying this? Share this with someone. Share this with sometimes. Sometimes we expect our lives to change because we have been. Sorry, everybody. Sometimes we expect our lives to change because we haven't done it a certain way, and we're expecting something different to happen, right? But we can't expect something to happen in a different way if we're doing the same thing, right? We can't expect our lives to grow, to mature, to make those adjustments if we're not making adjustments in our life. We have to learn how to weed out old feelings, old guilt, disappointment. People have treated us bad. We got to start moving those things out of our lives, and we got to start putting purpose in our trajectory, in our pathway. Stop living like you have it when you don't have it at all. And again, being content where you are. Stop living a lie just to be known or popular. Stop trying to showboat, trying to show what you have, and you can't even, you're struggling to pay your bills. That's not living. That's just existing. So what am I saying? I want you to learn how to be yourself. Learn to be the best person, the best version of yourself at the end of the day. That's all that matters. It's about how you feel about yourself. It's about how you feel again about yourself, being true to who you are, and not and not apologizing for that. You don't have to apologize for who you are. You are. If anybody can't get with that, then they're not supposed to be in your life. It's as simple as that. So I hope that you got something tonight that really helped you learn how to become true to yourself. And if you already being true to yourself, share this with somebody that is struggling on how to be themselves and be content with who they are. And they don't have to apologize, but they're apologizing for who they are. And they don't even need to do that, because whoever God has made you to be, he's made you to be unique. Listen, guys, thank you so much for your time. Catch me next week for a brand new Better with DMP Speaks. I love you guys. I appreciate everything that you do. Share this with someone. And as always, like I say, everybody have a great night.